everybody. I wanted to upload a quick video and explain to you I didn't get on my live stream this morning just now. In fact, I'm about 13 minutes late, 18 minutes late, and I am incapable at presently to get a good enough connection. And how frustrating to watch a video or a live stream, being on a live stream that is buffering constantly, right? So, need to make this video rather short. And the cool part about the live streams is I can just ramble until it gets to the bottom of a point, right? And not that it matters what I have to say, but you guys are an influence on that. And it started a great conversation yesterday. Pete Shea commented on my video of the live stream yesterday, and it was so perfect because it was not, done. It was done very flat earth giving way. I was doing the math wrong, and I even put it on a cardboard for you guys wrong. I forgot to do, it's wrong. But anyway, Pete put the right formula on there, or put the numbers in, fixed in right, which is good that the mistake happened, because I think a lot of us are intimidated by how to take a reality like the airport to my house, that's 10 miles, and stick it in that formula, right? And get it to work. And it isn't hard. And I should be able to show you where I made the mistake. Okay, 8 inches per mile squared is the formula. So this 8, let's just take this whole line out. It would be 10 times 10 squared, 10 miles squared, the amount of miles that you're looking, the distance from where you are to what you're looking at, squared. So we have 10 miles squared, 10 times 10 times 8, right? And so that gives us a bunch of 6s, actually, interestingly enough. And so I think if you do the 100 miles too. So, right, I did the math in the comments below the video yesterday, did the math for Pikes Peak. If you're looking to the collegiate peaks, what would be really cool for anybody who's curious or interested or bored and wants something like a jigsaw puzzle to do, get on Google Earth. Now, got to kind of transcend that they use the marble to show us with Google Earth, but go to Pikes Peak, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Pikes Peak, the mountain, right? And look at the pictures that people took from the top. You know how they have the little pictures you can look at? Somebody would post a picture on top of Pikes Peak, and you can look out west and you'll see the collegiate peaks, and then go there and look at the pictures people took from there of Pikes Peak. Okay, and then you can look also south of Pikes Peak. You can go 100 miles south to, I think they're called the Spanish Peaks. For some reason, Twin Peaks is in my head too, but I think it's the Spanish Peaks that are south, almost about 100 miles. And you can see pictures of Pikes Peak from the tops of those peaks. And you can see pictures of the Spanish Peaks from Pikes Peak. You can do this for yourself. Pretty easy, you guys. Okay, so both of those, all those sets of 14ers are 100 miles apart, pretty much. The collegiate from Pikes Peak and Pikes Peak to the Twin Peaks or Spanish Peaks. Sorry about that. I wasn't really good in geography. But Okay, and so I did the math in the video yesterday, and I should have written it on this cardboard for you. I was not thinking ahead. Right, so we would take, with this, 100, you've got to kind of block that out. But the miles is 100 times 100, which is 1,000, 10,000. Oh my gosh. When the camera is on, there's something that makes brain gas. Or it's me. I just have short-term memory, and sometimes I help it be worse. Anyway, sorry about that. It is interesting, though. The numbers with the 100 miles ends up in 666, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I want to thank Pete Shea and also give a shout out to both Patricia from I was going to say Red Hot Potatoes. Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes is the name of her channel. She got on and was saying hi to Cass, and I talked to Cassie on the phone after that stream, and I said, Patricia was saying hi to you. I didn't say, did you say hi back? And she had to run off to take care of one of her kids, one of her many babies. And so, anyway, she says hi back, Patricia. And I want to give a shout out to Joey Silva, because he is amazing. And I have seen, he takes #1 in giving of karma yoga on YouTube for Flat Earth. He gets in these hangouts and he does his research. Like, he doesn't just blast out, everybody go and check this person out, they got a great channel. But he really encourages people who are getting a start and getting going. And he's the first person that gave me a shout out in a hangout, and I was like, wow. Yeah, so I love you, Joey. That you mean a lot to me for that reason, and that you're coming at all and watching my live streams. It just means a lot. Which doesn't really mean anything, right? There was something else. Oh, let me just slow down a minute here. Patricia and Joey and Pete Shea. Shout out to Pete for helping me walk slowly through that formula. So you can do that formula yourself, you guys, really, anywhere you live. If we could get up high enough and look, I haven't quite figured out how to do it from a flat plane, but anyway, you can kind of picture, if you're on a really flat plane, just picture it an ocean and try and get up to see how far you can see something with your naked eyes, right? And that math is not very hard to do if you slow down, right? It's just the miles that you're measuring times itself squared gives you the inches, which you can divide into feet, right? And then it should be hidden by that many feet of curvature. And the feet will help us get more of a idea, like if the airport should be hidden by 55 feet of curvature, or 65, that's about the size of my 5-story building, maybe a little bit bigger. So if you take that down, that's where our horizon should not show that. Anyway, I'm just inviting, and I want to keep live streaming, but I'm having a challenge with computer connection. I already said that. I don't want you guys to have to watch poor quality video. I have a mess of a camera catastrophe that is, it's solvable. It's just tedious, and I need the internet. So what I wanted to do is do live streams daily, and maybe my YouTube would pick up to pay more than $3 a month or whatever it's making right now. Just enough to pay for the internet so that I could get my computer going and actually make movies for you. I'm having trouble getting stuff off the cameras so that anyway, it's a never-ending sob story of mine, which I don't want to complain about, right? So thanks for showing up at my live streams, you guys, and I'm going to find a place that's more... I think I'm going to ask my daughter if I can just come over and sit in her house to live stream with you guys, because being out and about, I don't know if it's going to work. Well, I'll keep trying. I'm just going to keep working at it because we're worth it, right? I love you guys, and I hope everybody's having an awesome day. Take care, hon. All you huns. I think when you're over 50, you can start calling anybody you want hun. That's what my rule. Okay. Turn